Hi guys, it is Tuesday and I am bringing you a layout for scrapbookingstore.com, and sad enough to say I will be ending my design team experience at the end of October, so stay tuned for the layouts that I make for that company. They're an excellent company. I really have enjoyed being on their design team. I just am overwhelmed with life right now and do not have time to commit to a company that I feel needs representation that is more, I guess, less time consumed than I am. Let's put it that way. So their kids are adorable. I have an affiliate link for you in the description bar below if you would like to go there. But I've really enjoyed using their kits, and I went deep into my history of photos and grabbed this old picture of my ex-husband and I, and we used to throw Halloween parties for our kids. And I believe this was back in 2008 or 9. I can't really remember, but it was when I was a little heavier and a little younger, so I look a little different, but I can assure you that is me. Age has a way of changing things. Um, but I grabbed this Simple Stories paper. This is the beautiful and from Happy Hauntings. The name of the paper is Beautiful, and I also use some of the 3x4 elements and some of the ephemera that came in the kit. So digging through the ephemera here, I wanted to do something a little bit I used to scrapbook, so kind of a throwback to my old scrapbooking style. And so I grabbed my bendable ruler from Statler and I just kind of made a wonky wavy line, and I decided I was going to make somewhat of a background scene for my layout and just have those ephemera pieces stand out. And that's exactly what I think I accomplished here. So a little bit of a throwback, not what I typically do now, but if I'm going to put it in an older album, I would like for it to all be kind of similar, if that makes sense. So um, I am going to distress the edges here with some of this puff, I can't remember what it's called, puff ink, powder puff, powder puff ink. It is a chalk ink and I really enjoy it. Not surprisingly, I've had it for a while and it still works quite well, and it's just black. And I thought with the spooky Halloween picture and ephemera and paper that it would be nice to do a distress around the page and around some of the elements on the page. So I haven't done a lot of distressing lately either, so this is kind of a throwback as well. So you don't have to only do what's on trend. You can always go back to styles that you enjoyed doing before, which is what I feel like I've done here. And, scrapbooking should make you happy. So do whatever makes you happy. And I wanted it to match my other album, so it worked out great. I really like it. I love the embellishments. I love the little spooky houses. And I think back then I was a little more self-conscious about pictures, and we were Quakers, like turn of the century Quaker type. Um, that was kind of our costume. Hard to explain, I guess. We were just turn of the century. So I'm taking some scraps from a previous layout, and I'm going to back the photo here. I did not used to put a white border around my photos, but I went ahead and added some white cardstock around the photo. So you can do that if that is your jam now, which is my jam now. I'm also going to take some of the other scraps from that collection and from my stash and layer up that background just a little bit, that photo just a little bit more. And that coral color was from my stash. So the orange paper is from my stash as well, but I thought it very befitting. I did not want anything that was going to distract from all of the fun embellishments from the ephemera pack, and so I wanted to make sure that it had a nice solid background for the most part. And I do add a little bit of thread from my sewing just to give it a little bit more of a whimsical look. The Scary Cute is from the 3x4 cut-aparts, and I thought that that was super cute. I'm going to add a little bit of thread behind it in this light pink and also like a magenta pink. And I'll secure that to the page. I'm also going to pull from some of the Heidi Swap puffy stickers and the marquee sticker rhinestones to add that came in the kit. And you'll see me add those soon. Oh, wrong side. Or wrong end, not wrong side. I think I just wanted to make sure the thread was secure, so I added glue. And I am going to pop that photo up. This is like 99¢ for 3 rolls foam tape that I got at Dollar Tree. So if you have a Dollar Tree, that's a pretty good deal. And I even dig into some of my older tattered angels. I was watching a Nicole Jones 911 video, and she had said that her tattered angels had dried up. And so I tried and played around a little bit and put some acetone in it because it smells like nail polish anyway. So the first thing I thought was acetone, and it worked a little bit, but it did not fix the problem. So I'm not sure if you have old Glimmer Glaze tattered angels. I'm not sure you can save it. I don't know. I didn't try a lot. I didn't try very hard. I didn't try a lot of methods, but it did not respond well. So I'm assuming it's done. I'll have to go through. Some of them are fine. Some of them are not fine. I'll have to go through them and see which ones. Fortunately, I did not buy every color and go crazy on them. So, and look at how cute these little embellishments are from the ephemera. It's adorable. I love all these little bats. And they have the plaid and the polka dot and the solids. And then this little cauldron and pumpkin at the bottom. They're just so stinking cute. I could not resist playing with all of these embellishments. So I think I'm going to go through and try to find out if I have any more embellishments that I like. I don't think I find any more of the ephemera, but I do end up cutting apart some of those 3x4s and getting this label that says parties. I just trimmed that out and I'm going to glue that down. Oh, and I did go into my stash for some thickers where I can make my title, but that's towards the end of the layout. I wasn't sure I was going to do a title, but it just kind of looked barren to me, so I went ahead and decided to do that. And the little black with white polka dot bow was from my stash, and now I'm bringing in those Heidi Swap puffy stickers. And the top one says awesome, and then I'm going to add a little arrow at the bottom and this little star, this little circle star up by the bow and down by the grave, or the tombstone, not grave. So there's that little arrow, and now I'm going in for the marquee rhinestones, which are just going to add the perfect amount of bling. It almost looks like a little extra star up there by the moon. I believe I just add 3 of those. Nope, I add 4. I'm going to tuck them in around the house and the tombstone and also the cauldron. And if you can hear Bab in the background, he is raging to music right now, enjoying his Sunday fun day. And JD just walked through with the baby going to the garage, so it's a busy life. It's a very busy life. Sundays are the days I just kind of get to decompress and enjoy time with Bab, and usually do housework and do a lot of food prep and feed the family. So I didn't really like that big splotch of pink right in the center. It couldn't be more centralized to the page, but I got over it. So that is the Tattered Angels. It just did not fall the way I wanted it to, and that happens. But I also added some shimmers colorings in Mandarin Mai Tai and Freshly Squeezed. See, I'm trying to fix it and I'm just making it worse. So maybe I should go back and add another rhinestone. Oh, and there was some more of the puffy stickers that I added. One says, "Hey there," and one says, "Great." And this is where I decide it needs just something else to finish it up. It looks like there's way too much plaid or way too much orange, but I didn't feel like it needed anything else on the top. I still wanted to stick with the theme of it being like a scene. And so this is where I got the bright idea to dig into my stash, and I got these old Hip Kit stickers, and they're the perfect shade of gray for this layout. And because this is reminiscing about back when I had Halloween parties for my kids and I was married to my ex, I don't have any animosity towards him. I still get along with him. I'm not sure he still gets along with me, but he's kind of a different person now. But during our marriage, we had a great marriage. Once our marriage, once he left, it fell apart. So anyway, I thought Once Upon a Time was a perfect play on the title because it was years ago and we are supposedly historic characters, so it just seemed perfect to me. So I'm glad you joined me today. Check out scrapbookingstore.com. If you would like to order, please use my affiliate link. All of their information is in the description bar below, and I will talk to you later. Ta-ta for now. Bye.